back in here again, dropping a new video for you. Alright, so guys, right now we are going to do a love reading. The 3 cards will be your present situation, and the last card will be your future, if you want to take it in that manner. If this reading does not pertain to you, then it doesn't pertain to you. It's not the end of the world. It just means that, you know, check back in when it does. If you want a personal reading, the email is in the bio. Do not forget to hit me up if you want a personal reading. We can discuss the past, we can discuss the present, we can discuss the future. It's all on you what you want to have the card say in reality. Alright, so 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, and the future. A Valet of Coins. So when this card has to pertain to love, it is dealing with being impaired by their dedicated efforts. Maybe overindulgence at this moment, you know, overindulgence in trying to find what love is rather than just letting it be. Think about that, because there comes a lot of times that people try to stare everything in their life, and you can only stare what you can control. You can't control somebody. Somebody will act on their own accord, whether you believe it or not, and it's pretty intense when there's people that try to like maneuver that to the way of their liking, but that's not how you work. Second card is Ace of Swords, which has to deal with somebody making an impact on your life, whether that's good or bad. Whether these relations will flourish, it all depends on you. I just hope it's a good impact, because there will always come times when somebody makes a bad impact and it is like a stale taste in your mouth that you don't want to taste again. But it is up to you to move past this. You know, never forget, but to learn from the situation. The Chariot card. The Chariot card has to deal with taking action on love. If you feel that this person is helping your process and dedicating time to help the process that you are building on, and they are, you know, visibly showing interest, a lot of times people believe that, you know, you should like chase, and that's not how life works. What you attract is what is meant for you. A lot of times people go out their way for certain people when the person you're going out your way for doesn't give a damn about you. And if you feel like at this moment that's what's happening, it's time to pull back. Because it comes like a lot of times that like people get like love bombs, so they believe that they should buy this person all the different stuff, and like what it comes down to, like what it comes down to, and like my aspect in my own like personal life is that it comes down to quality time over quantity time. Like you could spend all this time with somebody and still not know them, and still, you know, somehow hate them in a different way because you have all the different time with them. But quality time is like where you are getting to get to know somebody, and you guys do connect on a different plane rather than just a physical plane. A lot of times you have to differentiate the difference between lust and a relationship, because if you guys don't communicate what it is from the get-go or what it is moving forward, somebody will be confused, and that is not the best way to steer this relationship. That's why with this card also it talks about the direction. You know, it talks about moving within, not within, moving with how do you say this? Moving with the calm of the storm kind of eye. You know, like not trying to explode on anybody, but also seeing it for what it is. The best idea I think about in my head is like a Ouija board. We all know it's like some real weird bullshit, but when you magnify what's truly happening within this relationship, it'll be easier for you to understand if you want to continue with this love or find a new love, or, you know, give yourself more self-love. But it really all comes down to you. Alright, so for the future with relations, we have the 6 of Swords. It says Commit self to pursue changes that will lead to improvement. Overcome tendencies or distractions. This is interesting because, like I just said, with the last card talking about direction, this card speaks on how you need to change that will lead to you being a better person. So, like I said, you need to differentiate what is lust and what kind of situation you have going on, because all situations are not the same. It truly does, like, not become, but it truly does depend on you what you want this to be. And you should not take too much time to figure this out, because the longer you take to figure it out, the longer in limbo you will be, which I don't recommend, because that's just straight confusion that leads nowhere, and nobody wants that for you. I love you guys. Don't forget, what you water will grow.